our charter of governance, we addressed the issue of home ownership. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, in our charter of governance, we promise the Bahamian people that we will, and I quote, institute a mortgage relief plan in conjunction with the private sector lenders that help struggling homeowners. End quote. Mr. Speaker, after wide and extended consultation with those private sector lenders, we presented our plan for relief. We also funded the program by providing $10 million for the program. Mr. Speaker, it is, I think, quite true to say that we are all disappointed that the plan did not yield more than the intended.
That's an understatement, Honorable Member for Seabreeze, Hope Strong.
But notwithstanding our disappointment, we must now review and take a fresh look at the program and make the necessary changes. In the meantime, Mr. Speaker, according to Mr. Nathaniel Kennedy of RBC, there are presently 4,000 mortgages that are in arrears as we speak. But I believe that would not necessarily be just all home mortgages. It would include mortgages for other commercial type ventures. Mr. Speaker, he alluded to the fact that the clearing and commercial banks have done all that they can thus far. And this involved the reorganization of some 1,300 loans totaling $466.4 million. It means that the banks, after the crisis hit, they dealt with some 1,300 persons who they would have reorganized.
The crisis hit. Now you must follow the instructions of the new Pontiff Francis. These foreign policies are egregious. Greed, corruption. There's enough men and women in that house that cause any laws to be changed. Game over. Promise to give the people land. Where's the land? I cleaned up a portion of land owned by Ministry of Agriculture. Paid for it. Cleaned it up and paid for it. Moved almost 12 million pounds of scrap metal off it. Now I understand someone is put up a fence in the front of it after I would have spent the resources, thousands and thousands of dollars to clean up that property and fence it around. The Minister of Agriculture, Amos J. Miller, Crown Land. I have 57 coconut trees, numerous amount of trees to transplant. But we're talking about a recession right now and the global problem. What is the problem and who is it on that property? It doesn't matter. I'm the Royal Seed. I don't need it. I just want to be compensated if that's the case. Give the Bahamian people clear and free title to land that they can use and bargain within the banks.
Well, the only thing that is going to allow me to not give this order of possession or not allow me to give an order for foreclosure is if you come up with the entire balance that's payable on the mortgage, and you would have to do that immediately in order to do it. And
well, I can tell y'all one thing. I got to go to court on the 31st.
It also, in Clause 6, it says, allows a court to...
I have a whole lot of talent that I'm going to express on the world. And I now need, in respect to the small business, the help of First Caribbean Bank and the Bank of the Bahamas, Royal Bank and Commonwealth. They're the banks I'm dealing with right now. But specifically, First Caribbean Bank. I owe you $370,000. Now, one of my piece I'll sell for $1 million and pay you every dime. No one is going to foreclose on my property. After I would have This property cost $850,000. 5 months before the global crisis really hit home, for me to feel it, I asked the bank to please find a buyer for this property. They waited a whole year to send someone to evaluate the property. Now look what I'm doing from this property. No one is going to take me out of my home. I have 3 children, one of which is a disabled boy. Now if you wish to purchase one of my special pieces that I can make specifically with Fish Caribbean name on it, for a settlement in this regard, we can talk. Every plan go back. Every plan. This country belong, and the natural resources belong to the Bahamian people, including myself, and I would be able to take care of any threat in respect to foreign aggression. Political power without economic power is no power at all. So if this is a message to persons like myself, I ain't losing anything else in this country to no bunch of corrupt men and women. Period. Without them losing something too. Now something for something. I want the Bahamas government, Perry Glass and Christie, specifically, to tell the Bahamian people exactly what Amos sacrificed. 3 children. General Electric, y'all allowed your telephone to be turned off at the office. And my former ex-wife, who I've brought these charges against, in my view, as relates to her treason and corruption and trying to cover it for y'all for money. Well then take something from me then, and then y'all will see exactly what else I know and what else I can do. And I'm prepared to die on the 31st or any day before or after to show y'all ain't bigger than the God who gave me my talent. Touch the property on Blue Hill Road South, and I'm telling you, as far as I'm concerned, all these Haitians allowed to come in this country and foreigners were allowed to come here to further your army when the Bahamian steed like myself rise up to roll y'all out of political office because of your corruption. Over 50 murders. I don't kill people. I love to see people survive and live. Bad policies, political policies, corrupt political leaders and religious leaders going along with the corruption is why this country is in a mess. This is the word of the Royal Seed, and I have plenty more of these to make. Now y'all go and try to find some of those murderers who are killing our tourists, who are killing our citizens, and I don't want no police try to come and try to lock me up. I am not a thief, a murderer. I'm a talented person. Now the police don't have time for, when they have their work to do, for corrupt Bahamian to try to stifle the work of these people. Likewise, I wish for the Commissioner of Police to know I have work to do too.